All right, guys, like I said last video, we are back on the Honda. So we did get some new parts for the Honda. What are you laughing at?
I don't know, what are you
Explaining this.
So, I guess it's self-explanatory. We're gonna try this 3236 Japanese carburetor. Sorry, all you enthusiasts, it's not a real Weber.
It's a cheap one.
Cheapy one. And then we also got the original red line adapters. It's got the groove there for the cvcc port. All the little nuts and bolts, instructions. We're gonna see if that thing helps make it run. So
Yeah, because the original carburetor has been giving us a really hard time. So we're gonna put the Weber on it, and we're gonna see if we can drive this thing, or maybe get it to idle.
yeah, just make it better. We're not sure it's gonna drive yet, but we might even order maybe a Petronics, put it in the distributor, and kind of eliminate the points. Definitely need a new battery. These intake studs that held the carburetor on have to come off. So I'm gonna try and get those out if we're lucky.
Okay, so those studs are not gonna work. They're too long. So I have two of the nuts that hold on the carburetor. Now I'm gonna put them on there, and I'm gonna tighten them together, and hopefully we can pull the...
Try to get a stud out.
Yeah.
You might have to heat the stud up. We'll use a propane torch or something.
So we'll tighten those on there, then we're gonna tighten them together. Problem.
I think they'll be very, very hard to get out.
I can slip, okay, I'm gonna slip all the way on there. See what happens here. Oh, nope.
Okay,
I think I'm twisting the...
I thought the whole thing moved. Try to tighten it now a little bit. Yeah, you have to go back and forth with it. Oh, okay.
I think I twisted the whole stud. I don't think it loosened.
Try it again. See if you twist it.
No.
It's twisting.
No, these are twisting together.
Okay.
Are you even looking at what you're recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, so how are we gonna get these off, huh?
It's gonna be a hassle.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard to do.
Yep. All right.
Get the torch. So our dilemma is having those nuts tightened on there is not gonna be enough to pull out those studs. So I came up with the idea, we're gonna weld the nut to the top of the stud, and we're gonna try to take it off like that. We got the big welder here. This is the Miller 210. So we're gonna turn this sucker all the way down, basically.
We're only using the big one because the little welder doesn't have the tank hooked up to it, so we're not really moving up to it.
All right, I definitely don't weld all the time, but I do it every once in a while.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Let's see how this goes. All right, ready? I wonder if the camera's gonna... I don't know what the camera's gonna do when the thing turns on. I've never done it before. We'll see what happens, I guess, huh?
See how you do.
This is gonna do a little tack on there, basically, right?
You're gonna do most of the touching of the wire on the stud.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna puddle out.
Fill it.
It's gonna puddle out into the nut, and don't go over the nut, so we can put a wrench on it.
Ready?
Go ahead. Yeah, that's good.
Not too bad.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay, do the next one. It's kind of jumping around because it's got the PP blaster.
Kind of dirty, huh?
Yeah. Do the next one.
All right, here we go. Want to do the next two? That one needs more.
Okay, I'll do it. Let me do the rest.
That
Leave
one.
it. Don't worry about it. Leave it. If it breaks or changes, we'll fix it.
You want to do the next two?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna let my dad do a couple. I'm not gonna be looking at it, obviously. So I'm gonna get close in with the phone and go. Ready?
Perfect.
Go ahead.
All right. The PP blaster is flammable.
Yeah, I think that stud. I think that one's gonna break off. I should have got more of the nut on that one, but it's welded on there. We're gonna try to get it off now. All right. See if my idea worked.
It's not turning. It's not turning. Go to the next one.
That one goes.
That one's coming out. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, you could turn that one all the way out because it's not stressed.
Let's try this one. It's turning. It's turning.
Turn.
Yeah, it's turning.
Okay, go back the other way. Oh yeah, it's turning. Go back. Tighten it. Loosen it. Is it real tight?
Yeah. Yeah, it's tight.
Yeah, back and forth. Get some PP blaster in there. Be nice if that whole cable was out of the way.
It's getting easier.
Pull it more. You're not pulling it enough. You gotta go past that point now.
I know.
Okay, now back the other way.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff.
That also works in that the PP blaster there. Okay, do it back and forth again.
Feeling better now. There we go. It's coming out.
Why is that doing that noise? You got your finger on it, that's why.
I think it's the ratchet slipping.
weird. Is it getting tight again?
No.
No.
Turn it back now, right there.
Don't drop it in the intake either.
Ooh, it's getting hard again.
Okay, back and forth. Don't break it. How long is that thing? It's not hot.
Nope.
Nice. Get that sucker out. Get that other one that you dropped down there. All right, here. Let's get some more of this blaster. Some on there so it can soak in. All right, go for it.
Is the recording?
Somebody over there?
I don't see anybody. They're learning from Shusha to do that. That's good.
Yeah.
Here we go. Alright, oh, that one's real easy.
Nice.
Alright, look at that. Alright, let's try this one again. No.
Did you break it?
Yep, yeah, it broke it. Yep.
Oh,
Broke the nut loose.
the welder didn't weld it tight enough. That's okay. You certainly got it. My son's complaining that I'm not getting good enough camera angle.
It's gonna break it.
Don't
I
break
feel it.
Don't break it.
It's gonna break it.
Try to tighten it a little bit.
It's twisting the nut. Yeah.
Okay, stop.
That's it.
Oh,
It's broken.
broke the stud.
Oh, this is broken.
My good welder didn't weld it tight enough there, or what? Yeah, you didn't. Okay, take it off.
Okay, so my dad's gonna have a crack at it. He wants to weld it this time. And go.
All right, let's see what happens.
That thing was glowing red hot. Is the thing? Oh, the whole thing's turning. There we go.
Get some more PB blaster in there. Get some looby dooby. Turned out good, because sometimes what happens is the heat will penetrate, go down that stud and into the intake manifold and heat it up a little bit. I'm sure the dealer probably put some kind of a Loctite on there or something like that. It's been there forever.
Nice. Actually, I think that's the stud making that noise, not the ratchet.
Oh no, weird. Ooh, sucker's hot. sometimes when we get a dead though. There she blows.
Now we got this thing all cleaned up, and I noticed as I was cleaning it right here on this front part, there's a bit of a lip. You can see it right here. You can definitely feel it with your nail. So we're gonna follow that down and make it nice and flat.
Yeah, because
You want a good seal.
I don't even know what the.
It's probably not a big deal, but we're gonna do it anyway, right?
Yeah, because it's funny that it's sticking up right there. That means that somebody banged on this with something at some point, which could give it an air leak, and we don't want that. So we're gonna file it a little bit.
So we're gonna do this until it's flat, and when we're done with it, we'll update you guys. Got this thing all cleaned up. We're gonna file this flat, so now it's flat. And now we're gonna be putting on the Weber carburetor adapter. So this is gonna go on right here. I have these bolts. They're gonna be flush with this. And then I gotta put Loctite. ¿Sí se puede?
Sí se puede.
Now that I got these screwed in, tightened down with blue Loctite, I have to put blue Loctite on these studs, and I have to make sure that these studs don't go through and stick out on the bottom, because it has to fit flush on here. I don't want a gap.
Action.
Now it's time to put the carburetor on.
Show us the carburetor.
What are you doing?
Carburetor.
So this first one is bigger than the second one, just like matches the intake. Here we go. All right, so we're having a bit of an issue right now, and I think we have a fix for it, but I want to quickly show you guys what's going on. So that plug, the plug here, it hits the linkage, and we can't, it needs to be flush so this will work right. So we're going to take the carburetor off, we're going to get a grinder, and we're going to cut the tip of that thing off, and that's it. That's how we're gonna fix it. Gasket?
Yeah, we're not putting it on yet. Just testing it.
Works?
Sure does. Okay, put it back together.
Here.
I just filled the carburetor back up.
I know, I'm just telling you, we're running out of gas.
Let's just see what happens, sir. ahead and give it some gas now. Give it squirt, squirt. Okay, let's see what happens.
All the way open.
Yeah, the timing is way off.
All right, so we just pushed the Honda back out after we're getting it to run. I was holding the carburetor full throttle to get it to stay running. And when we pushed the Honda out, we had all this rat turds, and it looks like a little rat nest coming out the exhaust.
You know, it doesn't have an exhaust pipe on it. It's broken off. So the only thing left there is just the exhaust header. And maybe a rat got up in the motor, and that's why he doesn't want to run right. I don't know. Look at all that stuff that came out of the exhaust, out the exhaust header.
So we're definitely thinking about getting some plugs, maybe some wires, some plugs and wires, because those wires, they're chewed up for sure. So whatever spark is getting to the cylinders is probably not very much.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
After seeing all that stuff come out of the pipe, we'll keep trying.
Yeah.
See what happens.
So as you guys saw in the last clip, it had to be full throttle for it to run, so we went and got ahead a brand new set of spark plugs, and we got a brand new set of wires. And upon further investigation, we found out that
The firing order had one off, so we just flip one wire.
and we're gonna hop into it. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
We're gonna try to start it now with the new wires and new plugs.
And hopefully we have the firing order right.
Let's see what happens.
But then we messed with this dumb thing, remember?
Check that out.
All right, try.
No way.
I can't believe it's idling.
It's idling. That's crazy.
All right, cut it off.
So I did want to try to drive it, but we don't have the water pump hooked up. There's no water in it at all, and we don't have a throttle cable.
We're gonna order a bell crank to go on here. We'll make a bracket to hold this so that we can use the stock pedal and everything. We need to get the water pump to work, put some water in it. Maybe even try to fix the ignition switch. We got an ignition, so we're gonna try to figure that out. That way we don't have to hot wire it anymore. We could put the key in it and start the car like a normal car. Fix the exhaust because it doesn't have an exhaust pipe. And then we'll go from there and see what happens. See you in the next video.
All right, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. I'm pretty excited that we got it to run and idle. It's pretty good. But stay tuned because we got more coming on the Honda. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Share the video. I will leave a link in the description for the last video for that guy's Honda. And don't forget to turn on the bell. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Catch you guys later.